Hello, everyone out there, Internet land, and welcome to the Miami International Science Fiction Film Festival. And this is that moment, folks. A lot of things have happened, and we are at a closure of the 9th season. This time around, we are going to have our final celebrations of the virtual festival. We hope folks have had the time to enjoy some of the films that we have placed for them, for you to enjoy. And we are going to announce the awards as well, and do our best to cover some sci-fi related news that is always on the horizon and always in our faces. Okay, so with all due, let's get some folks available here. We've got some news, but before we do that, let's get everybody on board. And we have to show appreciation. We have to show appreciation to our sponsors. We're very thankful for the folks at Final Draft, Red Giant, New Blue Effects, at Threema, Backstage, who have been animate supporters of the festival over these years, and we continue to thank them. So we're going to just show a few brief instruments that they have provided for us. Some of them you might find entertaining. Always, it's welcome to have your comments.
I'm not paying for a messaging app.
Yes, you are.
We have so much data!
Don't pay with your data. Threema, seriously secure messaging.
You don't want that to happen. Neither do we. Threema, seriously secure messaging.
How does it end?
The Russians back down, but Kennedy pays the price.
He's not reelected?
More like it's his head blown off in Dallas. Every thinking person knows it's crucial, but nobody wants to go to war. It's just, I can't believe my little suicide actually worked.
This changes everything. Those of us who no longer want to inhabit the future no longer need to. We can enjoy the Paris that we once remembered.
When you're writing your screenplay, you don't want to have to think about formatting. Final Draft 12 automatically formats your screenplay to industry standards, allowing you to focus on what you do best, writing. Final Draft, used on 95% of all productions, contains many features that make your writing process easier and more efficient. Writing your script is as quick and easy as hitting Tab and Enter. Don't bother reaching for that mouse. Use Smart Type to cut down on keystrokes by auto-filling commonly used names, locations, and more. Use the Beatboard and Outline Editor to do all your story planning in one place for easy access throughout the writing process. Plan set pieces, store character research, and much more. The Beatboard gives you total freedom to organize your ideas as they come to you, all within your Final Draft file. The Outline Editor gives you a high-level view of your script, allowing you to easily plan and preview your scenes. Insert images on title pages, in the script, or even in the Beatboard to help visualize your story. Collaborate simultaneously with your writing partners in real time, around the corner or anywhere in the world. Use track changes to see and accept or reject edits made by collaborators to the script. Use alternate dialogue to store as many different versions of lines as you can imagine. Night mode lets you work in an environment that's easier on the eyes. Focus mode gives you distraction-free writing, hiding tools when they're not needed. Final Draft, the #1 selling screenwriting software worldwide, also offers the Final Draft mobile app for iPhone and iPad, making creativity truly portable. Bring your story to life with Final Draft 12. It all starts with a script.
And once again, thank you so much to all of our sponsors that allow MiSciFi to be possible. And we have I've got to tell everybody, we do have some awesome awards that are being sent out so that the winning filmmakers, screenwriters can enjoy. And let's go on to our first topic of the day, which we have to cover. Dane is with us. How you doing, Dane? How's it going? Hi, Dane. How are you?
I called into.
Hey, Dane. How are you?
I'm good, Troy. How are you doing?
Very well. Just wanted to quickly chat with the news that's coming across the wire right now. A famous person, Michelle Nichols, who was the actress in the TV series and films Star Trek, the original series, all the way through some of the latest films, is no longer with us and has moved on to the final frontier.
Yeah, we lost a legend today.
Yeah. She literally was working to the very, very end. I believe she was scheduled to be at a con most recently and just finished one, I think, a few days or weeks ago. So yeah, it's very, very sad that we lost her, and she will be missed. She will definitely be missed. Are you still with us, Danny? So, with that said,
yeah.
Hello? Okay, so
Sorry, go ahead.
like I was saying, folks, it's very, very sad, but these types of things, of course, we come and go as human beings. Terrans don't live as long as some would like to believe, and it is always sad, but we do make amazing impacts for the times that we are on Mother Earth. So we'll definitely go do our best to share some content, some videos, photos, or at the very least, we'll share some photos or two of some of her amazing behind-the-scene moments in the franchise, in the Star Trek franchise. Oh, Dane is back. You had something to say, Dane? Sorry we missed you.
No, it's just reflecting on the show, and I'm not sure that there's ever been another female or person of color who played such a major role in science fiction. I believe she is the first, and it's a tough loss for all of us who love sci-fi.
Yeah, I agree with you. We're talking even before Star Trek. She was in some of the Gene Roddenberry, his earlier pieces that were on television. So I think it was called The Lieutenant. If I'm right. She was in that as well. I think that was her first role on television. I think it was called The Lieutenant. I could be wrong, but I think it was The Lieutenant. So yeah, I'm almost certain I've got a photo or two here from behind the scenes when she was on the Star Trek set in California. This was before '66, or at least during '66, early part of '66, when they first shot, when they did their first season and second season, third season. So, anything else you'd like to add, Dane?
No, I don't think so. Just sad.
Yeah, it is a sad moment. Okay, let's take a look at the amazing ad that for Sci-Fi Miami, MiSciFi, that brought us these amazing films. Let's take a look.
It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity.
Holy smokes. Folks, the local folks, of course, know in the immediate area because we do our best to reach out to the local community. But that was a commercial that was on cable television here in Miami, Florida, prior to the festival. And we had a great time with the festival. It was a real tight couple days. I promised I would deliver a physical festival for this season, season 9, and it did happen. We had a nice showing. Lots of filmmakers showed up. And actually, you can watch many of the events on our social media channels, as well as on our Roku channel, which is a private channel that you have to have special access to. And yes, you have to pay to watch it. But there is a live component, which has live news, content, things that were happening on the festival floor, as well as a lot of famous interviews that took place. So please, if you do get them, you do watch them, do not hesitate to share your comments with us on social media. We'll definitely do our best to respond to any of your questions. So moving forward, let's talk about some of the films. Let's start off with some of the short films, which we had quite a many. There was an amazing number of short films. Should I say nominations? We had a considerable number of nominations that were just out of this world. Films that were amazing, well produced, well delivered with cast, their crews who put together great cinematography, amazing framing, artwork, just art pieces, and technicals such as the audio, their visual effects, their special effects, all the components that went into the creation of these films were beyond what we've seen even in the previous season. So we are truly honored that we had so many amazing films. And I will read off just a list of the nominated films. This is the list of nominated films. And I'm probably going to go. Let's see. We have to make sure we do this right. So I'm going to sort the data set and make sure that it can be put up properly here. That I read off the list properly. And of course, when we read off the list, we could chat a little bit about the films. How about that? That's probably the easiest thing to do. So let's. And okay, took care of the duplicates. There are films, of course, that have duplicate. Not duplicate. There were films that had numerous nominations. 12 Months of Kai. 12 Months of Kai was a feature film, and it was nominated for Best Sci-Fi Thriller Feature, Best Actress Feature, Supporting Actress Feature. This was a very interesting film from Japan, and we had a poster of that. I don't believe we did have a poster of that. We'll get to that. We'll get to the posters. 4.5 M, which is 4.5 million years, which is one of the best scientific microdocs. More, which was nominated for Best Music Video. Another Clover, which was nominated for Best Sci-Fi Short, Best Actress, Best Actor Short, Best Editing. And the list alone, we can't stay forever here. So we'll just touch on some of the films, and we'll show some trailers as well. The next one was Artificial Existence, which had quite a few nominations. Best Director, Best Color, which was a new attribute that we started following, which is color grading. That was one of our new ones. Best color grading, best practical effects. Bebe AI, which, man, that was a heck of a movie. And I think we have a trailer for this. I'm going to share the trailer for Bebe AI if we have the trailer. Oh, they didn't give us a trailer. I don't think so. Well, here's the trailer for 12 Months Ago. We're going to show that. We'll show that. We're going to show that. Here we go, folks. It is in Japanese.
どういう人があなたを所持する目的は孤独な時間を持たないことだ。夢は終わり。教科の中には今、ヒューマノイドの赤ちゃんがいる。彼と一緒にさ、子供が人間かどうかわからなくて。それを人間と認めるかどうかは人間たち次第だ。
I have to tell you, folks, I'm not going to give it away because you have to watch it. You have to watch this. But 12 Months of Kai is a story about a woman who wanted to have. Hold on a second. Folks, if you can hear me, please, folks, if you can hear me, please respond in the chat. I want to make sure that we can be heard here. But going back to 12 Months of Kai, very interesting film. It's a story about a woman down on her luck who decides to order an android. We've heard these human android stories. But this season, it really went far. Let's just put it that way. It went far. So that was a very interesting one. Another one that I want to share with you is Beyond Existence. Beyond Existence.
The briefcase, you need what's inside. What's inside? The hen code. What is this place? It was a test for since in the 50s. The hen code. Yeah. Tell me what is going on. You're just a problem. So am I. Continue information the government. But what exactly were you trading? Information to help your race to evolve, your cars, your TVs, your weapons, your bombs, everything. We gave it to you. Why help us? By controlling what comes into your civilization, you can ensure that you're ready. For what? Be enslaved. Oh.
All right. So, Beyond Existence. That was a good one. Feature film, produced extremely well, and they have a success story to tell. I will leave much of this if they decide to surface this afternoon, this evening. I will be more than happy to let them deliver their news. But let's just say this much, you'll be able to watch it worldwide. The film performed very well at the festival, numerous nominations, numerous awards. It did well. All right. Our next one we had on our list. I need to move these lists. We have Bebe Blue Fire. Blue Fire was nominated as well. Blue Fire, very, very good film. Let's take a look at this one as well.
I found something in the forest. There's no one else.
Excellent cinematography from Kafka's Metamorphosis inspired. Right. How'd you like that one, folks? So let's, with the amount of time we have, because already we're on a real tight time slot, folks, I think it would be best that we just move forward with the awards. I don't want to take up loads of time. So let's, because they would be best fair to give the award-winning films their time, give them their time. So by doing that, let's go forward. And here we are. All I can say is wow. And we'll share those trailers if we have time. That, in my opinion, that's probably the best way we should go about this. And it's not the fact that I didn't think about it in my head, but it's due to the fact that there was so much content. And our festival does a really good job at covering the films, covering the nominations, and the numerous awards that we do provide. We try to be very technical with our awards. So it's not just recognizing an actor and a director and just the film. We go further than that, and you'll see that we look at far more details behind the scenes that take place in producing the film. So with that said, starting at the very top, and it's of no surprise. It's of no surprise. This goes to first one goes to tomorrow's game. Tomorrow's game, which is a feature film. One second, where is my trailer for tomorrow's game? Of course. Excellent film. We have something here. Excellent film, and I will share this. Tomorrow's game. Tomorrow's game, which has Alejandro de Anda, that's the star of the film, Miranda Meadows, and Paul Rodriguez, and Jerry Hernandez. This film was out of this world. And this film won the Audience Award for a feature film. Folks, it was truly amazing. If you enjoy Disney films, which I hope it didn't rub any shoulders the wrong way, but if you enjoy the typical family Disney film, Tomorrow's Game is so well produced and it's so family friendly, it falls right into that category. Not just the fact that it's a homegrown American story about baseball of the past, where one of the family members, that's Alejandro de Anda, has to make a decision. You know, are you into the family history about and legacy about your uncle who was a famous baseball player, and the fact that how come you don't like baseball? You know, this kind of thing. So he's thrown into the past and has to come to some resolution, and he finds himself there in the middle of a moment in time where his uncle becomes a famous baseball player. And it's an awesome film. I highly recommend it. If you're near any of your local film festivals, definitely support your local film festival. You might be able to see the movie because it is doing quite well. I highly recommend it. And not only that, I'm jumping a little bit, but the film also won Miranda Meadows, the lady here. She won Best Actress in a Feature. Absolutely out of this world. Okay? Out of this world. The next film we had was the Audience Short Film Award. Audience Short Film Award, which is Kesta. And Kesta is a very interesting story. Kesta is in Cornish. That's the word Cornish, which means contact in English. And I can tell you, you're in for something. You're in for a heck of a treat if you are planning to watch this film. Let's bring that one up real quick. You ready? I was blown away. I'll tell you a little more about Yes, exactly. Holy smokes. That's all I gotta say. Holy smokes. So, so you get this right. Really, my schedule. Kesta, short film, short film, and Kesta, very interesting story. This is about a Cornish-speaking alien returns to Earth with the moral remnants of a 10th century pilgrim. The alien comes with a warning, a gift, and a proposition. The film Kesta is in the Cornish language with some English and was commissioned by the Cornwall, was made in Cornwall by Screen Cornwall and Film to produce, to promote the reviving Cornish language. Now, if you remember anything about 10th century, around that time in England, Cornish was the primary language. Due to numerous events that people were displaced, pretty much sacked, and it became English. Okay, which everybody took because English is more abstract language, a whole bunch of other languages. So very, very interesting, very good film. Highly, highly recommend it. You can see it. Did very well with testing, coming in first place for the audience award. Also, best actor in the feature is Ed Gonzalez Moreno from the film The Alternate, another feature film that was very, very good. Good film. Good film. Good film. That's some goatee. Some beard.
It was a flute. We traveled through it to another world, to another version of our house.
This is our house.
We shouldn't be here. We can't be parents. Only been there once. Jake.
Excellent acting.
How could I do that? Who are you?
Very good film, folks. Very impressed with the performance of the acting, storyline. Not to go too deep, I have to give away some of it, but basically, the alternate is a story about Jake, a videographer who discovers a portal to another dimension, another timeline, in which he has everything he always wanted: the perfect vision of his wife, Chris, the filmmaking career of his dreams, daughter he never had. Jake quickly starts traveling back and forth between these two worlds, spying on his other self, falling in love with the alternate kid, Chris, and getting to know his daughter. Jake, man, the piece fell off of the thing. Hold on. Have to get engineering to take a look at this. But his alternate is not as perfect as he seems and decides to change places with the alternate Jade and take the good life for himself. Wow. Okay, exactly. Heck of a movie. He's done very well. All right, next one. Next on the list is Best Actor Short, Nicholas Ackerfeld in The Visitor. All right. Best Actress in a Short, Kristen Roth, Weapon of Thought. Holy smokes. Well, we'll bring these two up here for you to enjoy. I'm almost certain we don't have a trailer for The Visitor. It's very good, though. I'll tell you about it. The Visitor is about the future, taking a shot in Scandinavia where there's no water, no fresh water to drink. So life is extremely difficult for folks, and they have to decide who lives and who doesn't. It's a short film, but it's an interesting story. Very nice artwork, very nice art piece, very nice art film, which covers the dialogue between a government agent and a very famous person who has to die. Very interesting story. Highly recommended. Definitely check it out if you get to the festival and see it. The next one was Weapon of Thought. And Weapon of Thought is an amazing film. Weapon of Thought is produced in South Africa. It's a story about a depressed physicist who uses his self-made technology to project his sister's thoughts into three-dimensional space in order to find their parents' killer. This film was a shocker for me. Highly recommended. It won several awards. Hold on a second, let's bring it up. Take a second. Step back.
It's like every day you're sorry. It's like you don't even care anymore. About what? You or him? That person killed our parents, and you just don't care. I was there, not you. And I do keep rules. I care for you, not him. Then help me find him. You want to find him that badly? Enough to lose everything you've built. You have a name, Gordon, a name people know. No matter what we do, nothing will bring back Mom and Dad. It's just the truth. He's the reason for all of us. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of not knowing.
Oh, he's familiar. Weapon of Thought, folks. And not only did this film win an award where Kristen Raff won Best Actor Short, but also the film won an award for its musical performance. Kristen Raff actually performs a song in the film. I don't think can we share this? I don't think we have permission to share. But if we do, or when we do, I will definitely recommend checking it out. The song is amazing. They're awarded for that musical performance. It's fantastic. Okay, next. Next was Best Afrofuturism, Clean Slate. And Clean Slate is an an apprehensive woman agrees to try AI counseling in hopes of healing her faltering relationship. Yeah, folks, all remember that a lot of, I would say, 40% of short films are so short that they don't produce a trailer. Some folks don't know that they produce a trailer. This does happen. We do our best to try to grab them up whenever we can, or post some of clips. It doesn't always happen, but I'm sure I have a poster here. That poster, timestamp. Deanna Taylor, Ken Knapsack, Parker Husby, Sydney Burning Ashes Productions, Kate Husby, and Burning Ashes Production, and Enigma Film, timestamp. Highly recommended. It's awesome. They also attended the festival. Very nice group. Highly looking forward to more content. One to watch. Next. Next one we had on the list is Best Animation Short, Kaiju Decode. Kaiju Decode, that was a very, very special one. We are extremely honored to have received this film. This came to us from Japan. This is the catastrophe Skyfall was brought on by the collapse of the orbital space colony that crashed into the Earth. Inside the crater's crash site now inhibits a kaiju born by gene mutation. Ray, an avatar, comes to the area, collect their scattered seeds, not knowing what's really going on there. He soon meets Mill, a mysterious girl. Is she a human or a kaiju? Let's take a look at that. Let's bring it up. Toy animation, that's right, the famous toy animation. Look at that gorgeous graphics, amazing, amazing animation. We are very fortunate, very thankful that this was sent to us. Performed very well, won an award, and also great, interesting news about this all is that the series, that the film is being turned into a series, and it will be released this year on Netflix. How about that? We get some of the finest, I tell you. All right, next on the list is the Best Animation Feature, Opal. Opal won Best Animation Feature. Excellent film, highly recommended. very interesting story. I recommend it. Let's see. Folks, I have the wrong file. Somebody please get me the correct file for these films. I do not have the right file. With more information. Once upon a time in a magic kingdom where summer lasted forever, and where the animals and the inhabitants were immortal, the source of all magic was a young princess called Opal. Legend said that her joy would bring wonders and prosperity to the kingdom, but her sadness would only bring chaos and darkness. It's a very, very good film. This film was produced in English, fantasy, drama, Caribbean. Alain Bidard is the director and producer, creator of this. A very, very good cast. He's also alumni to the festival. He's had several other films which also have racked up awards. He's done very well, and I highly recommend continue looking out for content from Alain Bidard. Next one on the list. Best children's film, 16 Space Cowboy. 16 Space Cowboy. Folks, where are my trailers? So at this point, we'll just take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back in just 2 minutes.
I'm not paying for a messaging app.
Yes, you are.
We have so much data!
Don't pay with your data. 3Ma, seriously secure messaging.
When you're writing your screenplay, you don't want to have to think about formatting. Final Draft 12 automatically formats your screenplay to industry standards, allowing you to focus on what you do best, writing. Final Draft, used on 95% of all productions, contains many features that make your writing process easier and more efficient. Writing your script is as quick and easy as hitting Tab and Enter. Don't bother reaching for that mouse. Use Smart Type to cut down on keystrokes by auto-filling commonly used names, locations, and more. Use the Beatboard and Outline Editor to do all your story planning in one place for easy access throughout the writing process. Plan set pieces, store character research, and much more. The Beatboard gives you total freedom to organize your ideas as they come to you, all within your Final Draft file. The Outline Editor gives you a high-level view of your script, allowing you to easily plan and preview your scenes. Insert images on title pages, in the script, or even in the Beatboard to help visualize your story. Collaborate simultaneously with your writing partners in real time, around the corner or anywhere in the world. Use track changes to see and accept or reject edits made by collaborators to the script. Use alternate dialogue to store as many different versions of lines as you can imagine. Night mode lets you work in an environment that's easier on the eyes. Focus mode gives you distraction-free writing, hiding tools when they're not needed. Final Draft, the #1 selling screenwriting software worldwide, also offers the Final Draft mobile app for iPhone and iPad, making creativity truly portable. Bring your story to life with Final Draft 12. It all starts with a script.
We have Space Cowboy, 16 Space Cowboy. Every cowboy has a dream. This one, Best Children's Film. It's actually a real nice independent series that's coming together. Highly recommended, and I guarantee we will see more from them. Our next one up on the list is June. June's short film. This came from New Zealand. In June, there's a story about the fragility of life, the primal forces that drive and control us, and the mystery of hope and new beginnings. Willow and David receive a serious diagnosis from their doctor in an attempt to deal with the mundane as their world disintegrates in the following 24 hours. This one day in June, for the couple holds raw despair, unleashing carnal natures, but a transcendent current offers to them the hope of new life.
What are the chances? I'm sorry. I'm here with you. You're stronger than me. I know you don't think so much, but we're going to do this together. We always do.
Excellent cinematography. Dwayne Cameron. You may know him. He's an amazing filmmaker. Excellent. Great film. And folks may know Dwayne Cameron. Just a couple weeks ago. He's from New Zealand, originally from Auckland, New Zealand. And he is also known. And he's been in a lot of stuff. But folks may not remember the name, but Dwayne. He was also one of the Power Rangers. So he was in the series, the TV series back in 2007. He was the Mercury Ranger. It was awesome. 20-something episodes. But he's got an amazing background in the film industry. So yeah, check out more. It's good stuff. All right, next is next winner was Best Comedy. Best Comedy is Plaga Zombie, American Invasion. Folks, that is a very well-made independent film. I was shocked. We get all kinds of content. And I am terrified of horror films. But when they're made very well, high production value, great story that's delivered with actors that they take it so personal with their content. They do a fabulous, fantastic job. I was blown away by this. And this film made it into the festival. It was done very well. And names are on the trailer for this one. It's a funny one. One second.
This is not the first time I visited you.
Oh, hey. No hard feelings, right?
We've been watching. Waiting for the right time. And it was check.
However, I can't let it stay down. But a hero will rise as many times as it takes and never give up. Oh yeah, let's do this.
What do we do, guys? I guess we don't have a choice now.
we're very lucky because this was a Florida film, and a lot of just a lot of really good films. Sometimes never ever make it to the festival circuit, which is so unfortunate because the festival circuit, as some contains the best content that you just may never see. Because once it gets to some of the distribution channels that have tens of thousands of films, then you'll never see the best of the best. Only what's pushed out. It doesn't make it easy to catch gems that you know you're gonna like. So support your local festival. All right, going on to the next one. This one here is. Oh, we cannot show this. We can't show this one. This one is called Bounty X. It won Best Erotic Sci-Fi Short. It only has to be a private screening. Even the trailer, folks, I can't show. Do a search. Find where it's going to play at a festival. It's totally worth it. It's hilarious. It's R-rated at the least. Okay? It's called Bounty X. It's an animated film about a bounty hunter that's going after someone. If you remember the old movie called Heavy Metal, if you ever had a chance to see the movie Heavy Metal, it's out of that. It's a combination of Heavy Metal, Blade Runner, what's this guy with Keanu Reeves in it? He's this assassin. It's like all of that combined. It's crazy, and it's only a short film. It's crazy. Can't wait to have more. Next one is Road Rage. Road Rage. Which is good. Road Rage is... That's a good one. Highly recommend it. It's a funny one. Best comedy short. Made in UK. It's good. Highly recommend it. The next one after that is Best Animated Comedy Short, Starship Impossible. Starship Impossible. And now, of course, folks will say, well, I don't like, some people say, well, I don't like the way it looks. Folks, gotta take it in. Yes, it's stick drawings, but this is not just that, okay? The content, the storyline, Otter's World, hilarious. Starship Impossible. This is Captain Quitter. Captain Quitter and his crew of misfits may have found the secret to eternal life, but only if you're prepared to live it out as a moose. A lo-fi sci-fi from the brothers McCloud and Misfit. Very funny. The dialogue will make me cry laughing. It's hilarious. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. The next one after that is Hot Wool. Oh my goodness. Hot Wool is fun. You ever try with the Hot Wool? I saw the trailer for Hot Wool. Where is the trailer for Hot Wool? Folks, you're making me look really bad. Here's our poster for Hot Wool. And Harvard's sheep cocky Tom Collins has vivid reveries of breeding a racehorse to win the Melbourne Cup. His wife Rodney is obsessed with meeting the Queen on her latest royal tour. When supernatural lightning strikes the last of their flock and begets a golden fleece, the enchanted ram becomes the profitable answer to their dreams. Or so would it seem. It's very funny. I highly recommend it. Basically, the sheep gets hit by lightning, and its fleece turns into a golden wool. It's like gold. And I'm not saying more than that. You have to see it. It's very funny. I highly recommend it. It won best silent. This is a silent film. There's no dialogue. It's a silent film. It's hilarious. You gotta see it. Best dark fantasy supernatural feature also went to the alternate, so that's the second one. Best dark fantasy supernatural short goes to Smiles. Another one that's very, very good. I highly recommend. It is very scary. It is very scary and dark. I know we don't have because it's you can show it anywhere. It's scary. Next one is best director for fan film, Zatanna. If you're familiar with the comic book, yes, someone made a fan film called Zatanna. Very good, highly recommended. I'm sure it's all over YouTube right now. The next one, best director feature, Beyond Existence. That's their second pickup. Very good. They had Crew Festival, highly recommended. I recommend it to enjoy it. Best director for short, Timestamp. That's their second pickup. Very good. Best color grading for short. Ooh, let me make sure we have it's called Other Worlds. Yes. Yes. Highly recommend it. Other Worlds is an amazing piece. The visual effects are out of this world. Highly recommend. Look at that. Todd Chanowski, this is one of his favorites. The ultraviolence, the graphics, the visual effects, just stunning. He mentioned this film quite a many times. Thanks, Todd. Ivan Maria Friedman. And Other Worlds came to us from from a microdoc section. Other Worlds came to us from Chile. So to the infinity of worlds, there's an infinite number of them. Forever whole, unreachable to us, hidden in the unknown of our galaxy, and billions of other galaxies like ours. Very nice short. We're huge fans of microdoc films. Well, next on the list, again, tomorrow's game. I'll pick up the second one. Actually, that's the third. Third one was best color grading for a feature. Best stunts for short is The Guardians.
It's Michael. I need to talk to you immediately. I know this is going to sound fucking crazy, man, but you gotta listen, okay? I uncovered a ton of evidence about an alien race called the Anunnaki, and they're linked to our planet. We need to meet up. I'll bring some documented proof. Just, everybody thinks I'm crazy. They fucking kill those who become aware of them. I heard there's this world faction of Anunnaki warriors. If you don't hear from me again, try to find them. They call themselves the Guardians. Call me back.
All right, the Guardians, and that one is that came to us from Canada. Michael is investigative journalist who tries to warn the world about the existence of an alien race that will destroy human existence. He has vision and sees things that other people do not see. That came to us. That is by Charlene Royer and Lauro Chartrand Del Vaz. And Charlene Royer, if you don't know, she is a stunt woman. The film is an action sci-fi short, and it is full of special effects and martial art effects that Charlene Royer performs herself. Highly recommended, folks. If you're into martial arts combat films, you're going to love that one. And she was awarded best stunts, best editor in a feature. Best editor in a feature went to the House. And right here.
Listen to the flip. You can eat work.
Dude, seriously, you don't even know if this thing works yet. Let's talk.
That's it. And folks, that film had a very, very good selection of new actors. Highly recommended. The film is gaining lots of ground on the festival circuit. Gets into your town, don't hesitate. You will enjoy this film. It won Best Editor Feature, and I'm sure to pick up a couple others. The next one, which we will cross. The next one is Best Editor for Short Erased. That I can tell you is one of my favorites. Erased.
The erasure will begin shortly. We thank you for your patience.
It's a sci-fi film
What if you forget everything about me?
that takes place on Mars. The cinematography, the set design.
I can never forget you.
Amazing romantic sci-fi. Gabrielle Loza, which was shot in Australia. She resides in New Zealand. And Gabriella, we hope you're feeling much better. Please get in touch with us sometime soon. We look forward to speaking with you further. All right, next one. Best sci-fi fantasy feature, Beyond Existence. Congratulations, guys. You all have really picked up a lot. For our couple, and let's recognize them. Beyond Existence. Beyond Existence. Oh, it also debuted at the Boston Sci-Fi Film Festival. It was released there. Oh. Director Schumann Hoke. Schumann, he actually came to the festival, and we were so thrilled to have him. Great guy, excellent filmmaker. This film is doing very well, like I said. Stephen Farrar, Claire Farrar, congratulations. Excellent work in producing the film. Has an amazing cast. Amazing cast of key cast. Amelia Clay, Gary McKay, Vincent Vermignan, Pauline Turner, Stephen Farrar, John McKenna, Shad Abdi Amin. Great work, guys. Excellent job. Very well performed. Very well performed. And congratulations on your success. And please keep us informed with your next production. Keep that sci-fi going. You're going to do well. Fabulous. Thank you. All right, next one on the list. Oh, we're moving to screenplays. So with that said, we're going to have a quick Okay, welcome again, folks. Welcome to Miami International Science Fiction Film Festival's virtual awards party. And now we're going to cover a few items. As you know, we have an amazing screenplay. It's one of the first screenplays on stage in physical. Of course, if you go to our local screen, you'll see those screenplay performances because they are real actors that come in, prepare themselves in their uniforms, cosplay, cool stuff, and they are wearing these things with props and stuff, with theatrical music, which we can't play that theatrical music. And it's done. It's well received, and the screenwriters who do show up, I can tell you, I've seen them myself, some of them crying. They're very good. So, with that said, we would like to thank our screenplay folks. So this year, we would like to thank our screenplay performers this year that attended the festival. One did a fabulous job. Right here, that's David W. LeBlanc, Diana Gambo, Dante Sharp, and Annette Rodriguez. All performed a fabulous job. And we're so happy to have them. David did a great job supervising and putting it all together. And these young, talented, very talented performers did an amazing job. And we're so happy we invited them to return for the next season. We look forward to having more. It's very good. And to get to the bottom of this, our winners, our screenplay winners. So, best fantasy screenplay goes to The Fairy Rings. Best fantasy screenplay, The Fairy Rings. Best monster sci-fi screenplay, Tramps Like Us. Best time travel spy thriller screenplay, As Time Goes By. Best sci-fi romance screenplay, Star-Crossed. Best science fiction screenplay, Stars Won't You Hide Me. Excellent pieces of work. Highly recommended. Brooklyn Murphy, who was here earlier, she oversees the screenplay section. She was amazed by these, and these films have been awarded with licenses. These authors were awarded the licenses to Final Draft. Next one is Best Microdoc, My Life as a Piece of Space Debris. And from Outer World Pictures, coming to us all the way from Ireland. This is a microdoc. In other words, it's a short documentary film. Did you ever stop and think what life is like before a piece of space debris? Comes to us from Ireland. Short film produced by Damien Donnelly, and we have Joni Howard, who's the narrator. We also have Andrew Albig, who is along with Damien Donnelly, and he was nice enough to send us a trailer.
Here we go again. Even the final frontier requires a bit of spring cleaning every now and then.
Absolutely. Speaking of space debris, anybody see or hear about the Chinese booster that was crashing into the Earth? And I think there's some excellent footage of it crashing over the Indian Ocean or some island or something. It's a spectacular display of the debris falling into the Earth's atmosphere. All right, what's the next one? Best visual effects short. Ta-da! Goes to Other Worlds. Other Worlds. Very good. Very good. Congratulations again. Picked up 2, which is a first in the festival for microdoc to pick up 2 awards. I would say I said so. Next. Always good. Okay, what's next on the list? What's next on the list? Okay, we have best music video, Stars and Crusaders. Hell no. You know what? We're going to do them. Have a trailer from it as well. They were so nice to us, they sent 2 films. We played both films. Why not? Holy smokes. Man, these guys, I've been dying to interview them because they are huge, and I know they're industrial music guys. I know it. And I'm a huge fan of industrial music. Let's see. Scripture joins the global crowd searching for the Hellmouth, the gates of hell. Comes to us from Italy, and yeah, it's Domenico Morelle. And Lenego, Italy. Domenico, we've got to do an interview from you. We want to get more from you. But anyway, awesome music video. We enjoyed you very much. All right, next on the list is Holy smokes, this one was good. Coming to us from Miami, I'm sorry, not Miami, coming to us from Florida, another horror film, and this one is called Villain. And Villain is short. It's about the tensions have been on the rise in Jonathan and Zara's relationship after the loss of their only child, feeling shame and remorse for not being their daughter's hero. Jonathan turns to other methods of avenging her death. Finding Jonathan's actions odd, Sarah finds her distant husband covered in blood and calls him help of a close friend. He arrives only to find a disturbing scene. Jonathan opens up what's happening, and now he has received powers from a mysterious force, opening their world into one of chaos and darkness. And I think that was a really scary film. Very, very scary. And I'll share that with you. Share that with
Are you that cop? Hey, copy, brother.
I'm scared.
You're all good? You're all good? Listen. You want to see what I wanted? They set up this world. You'll see me as the hero. Did I be a god to them?
Yeah, it was scary, guys. David Bowie. We were very fortunate. They came out to the festival, did a fabulous job, and inspired us as well. We received so many horror films. For science fiction, but we have a fantastic program. Okay, so fantastic films is part of our program. It's been that way from the very beginning. So we always have a session for this. But we received this season, we received so many good horror shorts and features that we decided to spin off into a horror session by itself. So in the upcoming months, there will be more ads about a festival for this type of villainy because there's so many good ones out there. Thank you so much, David. All right. Florida is a great place for horror film. Broward County has a great sister festival there for horror film. If you're up in that neck of the woods, you will enjoy it. They're doing a fantastic job there. All right, what's next? All right, next on the spot. All right, so best thriller short with the villain. The next one went to best wardrobe short called Pinky's Dream. Best wardrobe. Pinky's Dream was a very interesting film. It's a timepiece. It's from the past. It's set, I think it's set in the 60s. I'm almost certain we don't have it, but I know we're going to post it. And boy, it's done very well. Alphabet Productions, directed by Chanel Williams, who came to the festival. Great job, Chanel. It was great meeting you. Look forward to meeting you and team again. Written by David Bornstein, Trevor Davies, starring Jonathan David, Lorena George, Terrence Prince, and Gia Hayes. Job well done. It's a timepiece. Very, very good film. Highly recommended. And it has a twist that will scare the hell out of you. Okay, next on the list. Next up, best design short, Erased. And I know we have a second trailer for this, so we're going to share that. Once again, if you're a huge fan of Mars, you won't be disappointed. Job well done. Job well done. Next on the list, next on the list is best soundtrack short, Weapon of Thought. That's right. The performance that Kristen Rath gave, her performance singing a song on Weapon of Thought was outstanding. So yeah, they're awarded best soundtrack short for Weapon of Thought. And that was part of, let me see, we can't play because we might have an issue with that. But let's see. Next was Best Practical Effects short, Pinky's Dream. Pinky's Dream. A very good job. Practical effects. They had a very good set design. It was out of this world. Highly recommended. Next one went to Best Practical Effects for a feature, and the blood, guts, body parts being used as weapons. Just hilarious. Plaga Zombie American Invasion. Next, Best Student Film Short. We do have student films, and some of them are so good that they size up against our regular standard films. This one goes to Heartland. And, but I know we have one more. Next, Best Supporting Actor, Sagar Surna. That film comes to us from Sagar Surna. That's from The House. Sagar Surana, man, this guy is really good. He's an awesome actor in The House. He did really well and was recognized for his performance. Best Supporting Actor in a Feature, Sagar Surana. Let me see if there was a clip. We have Sagar Surana in The House. Well, I can tell you this. This is him when he was a little younger. This is him probably 2 years younger. It's the daughter.
me, I love color and I'm trying to be your next creative director. Something about me, I love creating designs for everything, essentially from scratch to screens. And
that's from 2018. Okay? And the guy's, his performance is excellent. The house is done very, very well. Massive compliments to the film team. And let's bring them up. House feature film. Once again, the lives of 6 teens are changed forever after a night out drinking in a fatal car crash. Leaves 2 of their friends dead, having broken into an abandoned house and ready to turn themselves in. All hope is lost when one of them reveals a dark secret in his back pocket, a serum that can bring the near dead back to life, but only one of them. So you can imagine the proposal. Crazy. Very, very good film. Sci-fi drama. The filmmaker, Miles Ross, great job, Miles. Very, very good job. Also, producer Melinda Mervang, and performances by Emily Gatley, Jack Gregory, Gavin Michaels, Eric Lane, Cigar Solana, CJ Bussey. Great job, guys. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Next we have on our list is Best Supporting Actor for Short, Eric Hope. Eric, man, you play a villain like nobody I've ever seen. Amazing. Once again, that film is called Dreamster. Eric Crow from the film Dreamster. I'm going to share that trailer. Man, that was a hell of a film. Dreamster. Come on, guys. I know we have a film. There's no way. This film was one of my favorites. You gotta be kidding me. We don't have a trailer for Dreamster? How could this happen? Any picture. Somebody. Oh, a lot of times we get films so early ahead of everybody else that it just doesn't happen. So there's no trailer. We'll have one eventually, but we just don't have it. So let's just share the poster. The poster is excellent. The performance is excellent. I was blown out of my mind that this was a great, great film. Excellent film. Award-winning. Could be a series. Should be a series. Dreamster. What if you knew that your friends were? What if you knew what your friends were dreaming about? A film by Ludwig Göransson. Excellent, excellent, excellent. A plus. Next on the list. We'll do this one, then we'll take another break. This one is called, this is for Best Horror Short, Heart Forever. I'm so scared. And it doesn't, I'm almost sure this doesn't. Heart Forever. It's scary. It was just nuts. we would joke about this. Some of the folks didn't need a blanket for some of these films. They were so scary. I wouldn't be surprised if there was close to 40 because it's frightening. And there isn't culture. I don't see culture. I'm going to take that quick break, folks. I'll be back just 2 minutes.
It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity.
every thinking person knows it's crucial, but nobody wants to go to war. It's just, I can't believe my little suicide actually worked.
This changes everything. Those of us who no longer want to inhabit the future no longer need to. We can enjoy the Paris that we once remembered.
Welcome back, folks, to the Miami International Science Fiction Film Festival. And let's take it on to the next one here. Thank you for that. Enjoying one of our sponsors backstage. Next award went to Best Time Travel Short Film. Click next to continue. Click next to continue. And this is a film. Let's see. Details real quick. This one is a womanizing scientist discovers cancel culture now operates on a whole new level. He was surprised. Okay, let's check it out.
I've been accepted. What kind of hell did you break here? What have you done?
Whoops. Yeah, he caught a bad one. All right. And that was a good one. Further film. And they came to the festival as well. And that was Bull, Jackson, and BDS. Actors Levin Valiel, Medea Scott, Megan Perez, and Catherine Cochran. Awesome. In short, I look forward to seeing World again. Other great. Next award went to Best Time Travel Feature. Tomorrow's Game. Another one. Awesome. Very good film. Highly recommended. Yep. Got it. Hold on. We got it. We have it. Once again, Tomorrow's Game. Here's the trailer. Highly recommended. Boot it up. Voila.
What is that? This recorder is a classic. This old beauty is the recorder they used in the booth back in the day. Nice.
Excellent cinematography. Color grading. 1957.
You really are from the future. I need to get back, and I need your help. Baseball is always the solution.
Oh my God, I got it. What if we can break into the stadium, take the extra part from Jared's group, and fix the machine?
Yes. Very good.
Let's do it.
Tomorrow's Game, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent film, highly recommended. You will enjoy it immensely. All right. What's next on the list? All right. What's next on the list here? Next on the list is Best Visual Effects for a Short, Fight for the Future. Fight for the Future. Here is the poster for Fight for the Future. This was the first film that we've received that is shot inside those domes that allows them to control the background. And amazing technology that Todd Chernowski gave us a lecture on, actually. And we're expecting to see more and more of this. Our director, Chao Wei Liu, comes to us from the Beijing School of Fine Arts in Beijing. I actually saw the place when I was there. Very huge facility. He makes some amazing films out of that production studio space. And we thank them for doing a fabulous job. It's a great short film. It's the first virtual production of education test film in China. Good job, guys. Very good job. So, there's an interview with their team as well. So you'll definitely see that soon if you haven't seen it already on the virtual channel. The next one is Best Smartphone Production. Can you believe it? The quality of smartphones is such a high level of production quality that you can produce films with iPhones. Mirrorman came in on that one, took us by storm. Let's cue it up.
So are you Officer Woods debate? Are you the one that called in the break-in?
Yes, I am.
Are they still here?
No, I haven't seen it come and go since I called you.
Yeah, that was a good one. And to discuss that real quick, Merriman, native police officer who is doubting her traditional faith is called to a possible burglary, but is met by a supernatural entity who leads her to a very secret. This is produced in the States out of the New York area, if I'm correct. Filmmaker New Benton, and also the producers Gnu and Dylan Carosona, actors Suzanne Bone, Greg Kunda, Dylan De Couture, Anche Wakwai Smith, Iceland Marie, Kristen Lodi, Jacqueline Rosa, Jessica Briggs, Crystal Looking Horse, Benton, Scott Wilson, Lakota Sky Smith, and Hope Vanderlyn. Oh, and more, and Diane Brown. Congratulations to the cast and crew. Great production and continued success for your festival run. And we look forward to more films from you. All right, we are getting close here, folks. Best practical effects on a zero budget production. 16 Space Cowboy. Very good practical effects for virtually no money. Handcrafted just about everything. Great job. And that goes out to 16 Space Cowboy. Make a spaceship fly by singing. The Space Cowboy can join him and his buddy, his reserved, the creative computer unit left as they go to the ends of the universe to save a magic blue sheep. Job well done. The filmmaker is Jason Lee Crum. Good job, Jason Lee Crum. Producer, also Jason Lee Crum and Charmaine Lee Landry. Good job. Great job. And the games was all the way from Eugene, Oregon. The next one was Best Made in Florida Short. Billy picked up number 2. Good job. And last but not least, Made in Florida, honorable mention, The Cure. The Cure. The Cure comes to us also for film. And last but not least, still taking extraordinary agent to save this day. So it's also a comedy, horror. And this comes to us by the famous Theo Westgate out of the Orlando area. Theo Westgate and Michelle Bertana are the producers, starring Carrie Lauren, Anthony Console, Zach Westgate, Christina Luzinski, Michelle Bertana, and Theo Westgate. Yes, he acts in this one. He did a great job. He's been in the festival for 9 years running. That's dedication, folks. Our dedication. So, folks, here we are. We're at that time, and we're done. So we want to thank everyone for being on board, helping us produce this festival. Our 9th season coming out of the pandemic, which it's not over yet. Yeah, it's not over yet. And there's something else that could be coming next. Maybe just as we don't know how this is all going to pan out, but we're hoping that things continue on a downtick and that we're able to have next festival, which is year 10. Year 10 is a very, very special moment. It's our 10th anniversary. It's a very special moment for the festival. We will be having a physical event. It will be multi-day, multi-venue, and we're looking forward to having an amazing, wonderful time for folks in Miami, for the local team, as well as for the folks that come from abroad that participate in the festival, and filmmakers. And of course, as I said, the submissions are open, and we're getting those films. Keep up the great work. There's some good content out there. And like I said before, there is a new horror festival that we are spinning off. Those submissions are open. So pleased to take part in the Miami Horror event. In addition, we have a spin-off of Screenplays. So take into, if you watch a screenplay earlier, you've been waiting for the festival, or just wanting some critique, some review, some expertise, opinion on your work. We're always open to it. And do we have any additional things that we can add, folks? Let me know. So let's see. Folks, I do want to add something for you together. We'll try our best. Here we go. Here we go. We do have some things here, folks. I will do my best to share. So these are this is Michelle Nichols when she played in The Lieutenant, the TV series that was prior to Star Trek. Here is the early days of Star Trek, Michelle Nichols. This is in 1967, so this would have been season 2. This is Michelle Nichols as well, in the early days. Amazing. When she was at NASA. When she was at NASA before NASA. Whenever we want to set, folks, and folks, when it's producing a film, there's always downtime. So that's when the actors just show themselves, and show their talents, and they've done things. Here's the show Nichols here on set. So once again, Michelle Nichols, we will be missed. And we can't go beyond more than that, otherwise copyright issues and all sorts of things. So folks, once again, thank you so much for participating in the Miami International Science Fiction Film Festival. If there are any pieces that you missed, it will be rebroadcast for you to enjoy, comment, and participate. Thank you so much. It's definitely appreciated. And we look forward to seeing you again in your 10. News. That's it.
I'm not paying for a messaging app.
Yes, you are.
We have so much data!
Don't pay with your data. 3MA, seriously secure messaging.
When you're writing your screenplay, you don't want to have to think about formatting. Final Draft 12 automatically formats your screenplay to industry standards, allowing you to focus on what you do best, writing. Final Draft, used on 95% of all productions, contains many features that make your writing process easier and more efficient. Writing your script is as quick and easy as hitting Tab and Enter. Don't bother reaching for that mouse. Use Smart Type to cut down on keystrokes by auto-filling commonly used names, locations, and more. Use the Beatboard and Outline Editor to do all your story planning in one place for easy access throughout the writing process. Plan set pieces, store character research, and much more. The Beatboard gives you total freedom to organize your ideas as they come to you, all within your Final Draft file. The Outline Editor gives you a high-level view of your script, allowing you to easily plan and preview your scenes. Insert images on title pages, in the script, or even in the Beatboard to help visualize your story. Collaborate simultaneously with your writing partners in real time, around the corner or anywhere in the world. Use track changes to see and accept or reject edits made by collaborators to the script. Use alternate dialogue to store as many different versions of lines as you can imagine. Night mode lets you work in an environment that's easier on the eyes. Focus mode gives you distraction-free writing, hiding tools when they're not needed. Final Draft, the #1 selling screenwriting software worldwide, also offers the Final Draft mobile app for iPhone and iPad, making creativity truly portable. Bring your story to life with Final Draft 12. It all starts with a script. When you're writing your screenplay, you don't want to have to think about formatting.
You don't want that to happen. Neither do we. Threema. Seriously secure messaging.
It's all about humanity.